How you liking the show? You got any questions for Brother Panic tonight, sir?
I've been enjoying the show. I was really just like listening and just enjoying.
Okay.
Now that you dropping and shit. I have
All
probably
right.
one question though. I was thinking about it earlier. Basically, as when you're channeling the spirits and shit, like basically what you're saying is all you have to do is just like think of it and like a basically like you're just thinking of what you have to channel for the spirits. Like you just have to dream about it, or
well, to create a spirit or to channel, let's say, to create a spirit. The best way I could tell you. Remember when you had? How old are you? May I ask?
24.
24. All right, so 24, you're a little bit more about the Power Rangers era, the Ninja Turtles era. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with that. So, or think back to what you did grow up with, if I'm wrong, and do you remember in your mind how when you had those action figures, you can create a whole storyline with those 4 turtles, let's just say, as a child? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
That same energy is what you're going to now apply to your grown-up perspective on entities. So you're going to say, I need an entity to, I don't know, make my job feel like heaven, which is actually a good one because most niggas at their job stuck. So if you ain't got a liar's book yet on how to get the fuck up out of there, you better make it good until that book comes out. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so let's say you need an entity. So the first thing you do is, like you would do as a child, give him a name. You get what I'm saying? And then you want to see what he looks like. Then you want to give him a story. How do you give him a story? You sit there with your mind, or you talk out loud. Yeah, that nigga right there, as if you were describing your best friend.
Okay.
Oh, that nigga right there, he don't play. That nigga right there, you step in the way, this is going to happen. That, you know what I'm saying? You got to see that in your mind. Because what you're doing is giving him a character and giving him a story and giving him a personality. His personality is to save you. Then you want to do your meditations and your visualizations of that entity, and whatever problem you feel you have your job, you see him at your job eradicating it, cutting off throats if he has to, sticking his dick down throats. I have entities where if a nigga fucks with me, they go rape him. This rape is happening in my mind, and it's a terrible sight to see, but shit got to go down. And then you see a nigga really fucked up after that. You sent that energy his way. So if it's certain people, certain things that are fucking with you, if it's an object fucking with you, you see him eradicating it. Then you see him sitting on top of it each time. So now when you walk in your work, you see him walking in your work with you. All visualization, all the imagination. Your invisible friend, the same you had that used to go under your bed and go everywhere with you, or your blankie. See, I had a blankie. Used to go everywhere with me. Motherfuckers' parents tried to hide that shit. I had to create a new blankie. I knew how to move entities. They was mad. They threw my shit away when we went to Long Island. And I'm looking all in Long Island at friends. Where the fuck is my blanket? I know I brung the shit. Say, we don't know. Now I'm grown. Oh, them bastards threw my shit away, so I can't find it. Took my sister's blanket. Boom. Upgrade, baby. You know what I'm saying? And what I did was transfer what I felt about blanket number 1 into blanket number 2. We have the ability to do that. And that's based upon the realm of imagination, and I use the physical object. So you want to, you could do things like say, how people say this is my lucky pin. You could say my bracelet is that entity. And when I wear it, he's fully active. I don't want to wear it today because I'm going to fuck niggas up, you see. But today's a fuck nigga up day. Let me put on that bracelet and get to work. No, it's time to leave it home because you're transferring your thought form into that physical thing. Your thought form also can exist without a physical thing to hold on to and work. Send your thoughts that way. You build that entity up with your thoughts. He's dark-skinned. He's tall. He got knives. when he talks, black shit comes out his mouth. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you need to make a fast deity, make him a wife too, because them niggas like pussy. You get it? You know what I'm saying? So I got some shit that's the only thing in the world I say I banish you afterward because it will fuck shit up. You can go crazy with it. So you're creating this thing with your mind. You're creating this thing that the more thought you put into it, the more power you give it. You put some sex into it, even more power. Sex is what? Creation, baby. That's how we create people. So you think that same etheric sperm or etheric vagina or that etheric orgasm gives birth to entities too, my nigga. And that's what may happen. You jerking off a lot of lusty, and then that thing we call a succubus is actually an entity you created based upon your thoughts of lust all the time. Which is not really something out there that's sucking you. It's your own thoughts saying, give me more, because you was in such a randy mood, jerking off all the goddamn time, fucking all the goddamn time. So that's where that comes from. So really, all you really doing is using your thoughts to create whatever reality. So see and visualize that thing that you created, that character with a look, going to take care of the business you designed it to do. It's the Monster Mash.